friend. Welcome to No Man's Sky. I'm joined here today with my beautiful girlfriend,
Hello.
and I'm here to show off this game to you. Now, not being, and then the point of this series is my girlfriend, who knows nothing of video games. I'm showing her and telling her stuff about video games in a roundabout sort of way. And we check some stuff out, kind of like we did with Crash, where it can just be on in the background and it's just kind of cool. This is going to be one of those situations again. Um, No Man's Sky is a game that was, if you know anything about video games, it was highly, like, criticized, I guess.
And you knew that before you bought it?
Yeah, it's been out for like a year now.
Oh.
Yeah, so last year it finally came out after about 4 years, or maybe longer, maybe less. I don't know. It was a long time, and we had been getting promises of just an amazing game, and some places blew it out of the water while the guy himself, um, one of the people who made the game. It was actually, I mean, I may be getting some of this stuff wrong, but I believe it was like a four-man team that made this game. And it was kind of cool because basically they bragged that it was all based on math. They came up with this randomly generating universe that would expand the universe, go on for literally infinite time.
Wow.
And I mean, at least that's what I watched quite a few interviews where those words were said. So who knows if whatever. Anyway,
Fascinating concept.
yes, yes,
You know.
definitely. Unfortunately, when the game came out, it did not live up to the hype. Everybody had this pre-ordered, kind of. There was a massive amount of people who had it pre-ordered. And with a pre-order, you can't return it after you get it.
Oh, you can.
As soon as you open a new video game, it's yours.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Why does that matter? Like, what does it matter if you buy it versus pre-order?
GameStop's the worst, and no, it doesn't matter. I'm saying if you buy it or if you pre-order it new. But if you pre-order it, you're like extra screwed sometimes.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so I'm trying to ride on his back because I think that's awesome. But it doesn't work out so well. But as you can see, it's got this really great, so it's got some unique experiences. But it's highly controversial. Everybody was kind of annoyed that this guy lied, and it actually had a major effect on the gaming industry. At least that's what I say, and what some other people say.
What does that mean, a major effect?
Like, a really negative impact, because everybody pre-ordered this and they all got burnt. And then everybody was like, well, that's the last time I ever pre-order something.
Oh, I get you.
So now, since then, Dishonored 2 has incredibly low pre-order sales.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so it's affected, like that was just an example, and all these people are like, hey, how come our games aren't doing well?
Right.
And it can kind of be, it can all be related to, so this game has 3 major expansion packs so far. When I got the game, it had a 7.3 gigabyte update, which is basically like an additional game.
Okay.
What I don't understand is most of the stuff that I do here is, well, I guess that's not, I mean, some of the stuff that I do here was added on recently. So it just kind of makes you wonder what was here before.
Yeah.
But rather than focus on all that negative stuff, I kind of just wanted to have a little No Man's Sky experience, you know, because luckily, I would have fallen for the hype, but I didn't like have money at the time to pre-order this, or you know, it was misplaced on a stupid car payment, and I didn't pre-order this, and then I saw the massive fallout for it, and yeah.
So what was disappointing about it?
Well, they
Like, I don't know what's going on here. He's just running around. I don't get it.
There's nothing to get.
He's like a weird, like, dinosaur, lion, dog.
Yeah, so in the beginning, some of the animals were really kick-ass, like this camel dinosaur thing, you know? I was like, oh, that's awesome. Like, I really wanted, like, I liked how he had knuckles for feet almost.
Yeah, I almost feel like he's walking in high heels.
Yeah, you know,
and I like that. It's kind of fun watching him walk.
Like this thing, I felt was pretty like, you know, it felt like a mix and match, you know. But this big guy right here, I was like, oh, he looks pretty cool. I like him, you know.
He's a little strange, like he has a chicken head.
Yeah, and he's got like mandibles, you know. And
what are mandibles?
I think they're like, I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, an insect creature.
Oh,
They're the claws on either side of their face or whatever. So this game Bragg could it created its own periodic table, you know, and that even the developer himself was surprised life found a way on his planet and developed like he never even programmed it to. It just was developing on its own. And I ate that crap up because it sounded so cool, and it was one of those situations where it's like you want to root for the little guy.
Yeah.
And here's a 4-man team. And who wouldn't want to vote for like a 4-man team versus all of these mega powerhouses that turn out games?
I agree.
And I remember in one interview he goes like, he said something, you know, that really offended him was one developer that he looked up to or something or other. He said, the developer said they're going to be bleeding out of their eyes or something after they're done developing this game. They won't be able to do it if they're truly going to do everything that they said, you know. And he was like super offended. He's like, you know, I'm reading this, you know, like that's not true at all. That's not going to happen. Stuff like that just made you root for him more. And what's happening right now and what No Man's Sky is just the universe that you can explore. And it's an emphasis on exploration. And that's pretty much it.
It just doesn't look like there's much to see.
Well, you know, I think it's kind of funny. I didn't I didn't say any of these things to you before, but that's exactly what a lot of people felt like.
Okay.
Everybody played this game and went like, a million worlds, but nobody wants to see any of them. Like, they'd rather have a good one world. You know what I mean? Rather than randomly generating quadrillions.
What's he trying to do?
He's just barking at me.
Oh, he's like a dinosaur dog.
Yeah. So I thought I could feed him, like maybe he wanted the mold or maybe he didn't like it. But he didn't really care.
I mean, I guess, like, if you can easily go into the next world or explore, it could be interesting.
You can. I'm actually going to do that right now.
Okay, I kind of like that it looks more like night mode.
Well, that's because it's nighttime. Yeah.
No, but it is like a cooler, like, look, that looks really, see, that looks somewhat more interesting. I mean, I don't want to, like, bash the game. I'm trying to, like, see what's ahead.
Yeah. So I edited this so that I could show you the fun parts.
This looks cool. So you want some type of
spaceship. And I just really wanted to give you and this sense of playing the game for the first time, the good, the bad, and figuring everything out. And as you can see, it kind of has a lot of potential, but it just falls short in some places. And apparently I can't hide that from you, which is it's interesting that you were able to kind of pick up on that.
Well, this I find a little more interesting.
Well, yeah.
I still don't know what we're doing. Like, are you collecting things?
Pretty much, yeah.
And, okay, is it hard to find these things? Like, it's interesting?
So I'm actually playing on creative mode, where I don't have to collect any of these things because I already have infinite amounts of everything.
Okay.
Because one of the biggest criticisms of the game is that you have to mine a bunch of stuff. And I just wanted to really have fun and explore what the game was at first, I wanted to go fly to other worlds like it promised. I didn't want to mine for 8 hours and then earn it, kind of. And to be fair, if I had earned it, maybe it would have meant more. But I think I would have been way, whatever.
This is cool.
Yeah, see, and that's really all I want to focus on is just, it gives you a really unique experience, and there's about 40 copies of this at every GameStop.
Oh, wow.
And they're all pre-owned, and they're all for $17.99 right now. And so it's like, I'll give this game a try.
Why not?
After 3 major updates, why not see for yourself? And the first experience, it was kind of relaxing and fun, and flying through stuff, and I was enjoying myself.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see, though, that, if something didn't happen, it could get a little mundane, sort of.
I really can't ever stop you from saying stuff.
Are there any people?
Well, that's another thing. In my opinion, if you want a world to explore, you've got to have comrades and stuff. And this is a very individual journey that they're trying to give you.
Well, who's this?
You don't even understand what he's saying. It kind of, what they wanted to do was they wanted to make it like a fiction sort of thing. Like a science fiction where you're like a lone wanderer in a new distant galaxy trying to make your way, so I wouldn't understand what this alien guy was saying. I complained in Mass Effect that we immediately were able to understand them, the new alien species. Well, in this, we didn't,
Yeah.
And I kind of...
Was that the one with the Krogans? Yeah.
Yeah, they're the coolest.
Well, those are Frog ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
and
my
the
favorite.
Solarians,
Yeah.
the nerdy little scientist dudes. So, instead, it kept giving me one words that I would be able to learn. I just learned the word forgive. And it's like, oh, that's, cool. But the problem is, I really would have loved to bring this little guy with me and go on adventures with him.
Yeah.
And just been like, hey, wouldn't it have been cool to find a lone little alien? I don't know, like Cowboy Bebop. Remember how he kept finding people and they just kept going to his ship? I would have rathered the space travel be almost in real time. Maybe I have to actually travel for 7 minutes to a planet. But what if my ship was way bigger and I could go play poker with one of my alien friends? I'll set a course for this place.
Right.
And then I'll go play poker with one of my alien friends or go talk to him. That's just me spitballing. But I really liked the idea that I came up with this as a more fun and more engaging way. But again, this right here, I think, is the just it's a fun first impression. You know, I wasn't gonna bash it yet. I was just gonna say what a fun and relaxing journey it was. But thanks, girlfriend.
Anytime.
So,
But I kind of feel bad though. Like I was thinking about it, and if 4 people worked on this for years, you know, it's like it must like really be the worst feeling
yeah.
to have people like crapping all over it, you know.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. Did you know the Mass Effect Andromeda people, like, got disbanded or whatever?
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah, because Electronic Arts owns them, and the game didn't do well, and nobody liked it. So they just
Nobody liked.
Mass Effect Andromeda, the new one, yeah.
Oh,
So they, disbanded the company. But honestly, like, I didn't really like Dragon Age Inquisition either. They're just going in the wrong direction all over, you know? But whatever. So that's really sad too, you know? That's nothing you want to hear about. And, so yeah, Ouyang Naquigenia. I discovered this planet, but, even I don't ever want to see it again. Like, I mean, it's kind of cool that it just is like, well, hey, you're bored with a planet, go explore another one.
right.
And then I was really excited, and then I was like, hey, this would be really cool. One of my favorite things was driving around in the Mako in the original Mass Effect and playing music. Like, I remembered I would just listen to a full album. I had this Jimi Hendrix album that I would listen to as I just searched and just roamed, it was really cool. And I was like, hey, if I was in that mode, this would have been amazing,
Yeah, I get you.
One of the things that you have to realize when you're doing games is, unlike movies, not everything's like a genre. You can't just go, oh, this is a hack, like this. I mean, you can, but this is a horror movie. It should follow this. Movies, this should happen. Then the plot should happen. In a game, it's like an interactive medium, and it's completely different. I like to think of it as each game is a piece of art on a wall. And you wouldn't go up to like the Mona Lisa and be like, needs more guns. You wouldn't go up to the Campbell soup thing and be like, where are the people in this Campbell soup thing? Your art sucks, dude. Or like the Marilyn Monroe pop art. Just go up to that and be like, I hate the colors of this. It should be more like a normal thing.
Well, I guess that's why I feel kind of bad, because if they spend 4 years working on it, like, that's their art, and it's like, granted, the masses do have to like it. It does have to sell, but like, you can't discount that somebody probably lost the last few years of their lives dedicated to trying to make this,
Well, it seems like they're still sipping their own Kool-Aid, so to speak. So that's good at least. And they still think that, they called one of the first updates like the Foundation update, which I guess is supposed to imply of what's to come. And supposedly the game's like, a million times better than it was. And see, a space station, that's cool.
Yeah.
It misses the fun of meeting people.
I honestly feel like that's a cooler concept, and I think that's what I'm like. If there was like every planet or whatever you go to, right, that you could find some new type of life form,
Yeah.
whatever it is. But
Yeah.
that would be exciting.
Well, that's what, a lot of people think. Instead of giving us the world, just give us like a few or just one.
Just one, even, yeah, exactly.
And pack it full of, all of this love and all of this math and all of this exploration.
Yeah.
But again, for right now, I really just wanted to focus and make this a nice, pretty.
It is pretty.
Pretty, like, laid back.
It is laid back. It is nice. I'm just saying.
You're just saying whatever comes in your head.
Just a little
That's why
bored.
you're here. Oh my gosh. You're the worst. You're the worst.
It's not bad.
I spent forever editing this to make this interesting.
It is interesting.
You're such a butt. You are such a gigantic cat. I swear to God. All right. Well,
No.
want to know what? I
No.
did come up with something to talk about.
It is real. I'm watching it and I'm interested. I'm just saying, like, you know how fascinated I was with Mass Effect and seeing the different kinds. Oh my God! And then reading about them, I love that.
I'm trying to get hit by a ship, if you're wondering.
You're trying?
I just wanted to see what would happen, and it just awkwardly pushes you out of the way. Like, I thought it'd be really funny if they couldn't land or something, like I like to do, messing with, stuff.
He looks more Wonder Pets than any. Doesn't he with his little hat?
I don't know what a Wonder Pet is.
You know that show?
No.
Seriously?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I don't know the song. It's it's these little animals in a school classroom, and after the, like the turtle in his little aquarium or something, and then the hamster in his little cage, and whatever, the little bird, and then after the school day is over, they and everyone goes home. Their true thing is that they're Wonder Pets, and they save the day. So they save other animals.
That's quite the show you watch, babe.
No, but they have their little. I think
you don't know Indiana Jones. You didn't see Alien when I met you.
But I've seen.
You haven't seen Matrix, but you managed to know the crap. Even Mass Effect, the game you love, you're like, is that the one with the people, with the alien, with the frog? But you're telling me Wonder Pets you've got encyclopedic knowledge over? Are you shitting me, babe? Is it like you randomly know some like weird PBS show?
It's so cute.
God damn it. So, I have something cool to tell you. Well, not really cool. Something that you'd get a kick out of.
Okay.
Oh, I'm in some sort of cantina bar, but you can't drink. And I thought I would be able to customize my own starship.
Yeah.
Because that would be really cool.
Mm-hmm.
But you can't. You can buy other people's stuff.
Oh, okay.
But it's just kind of a cosmetic change. And supposedly, you have more slots and stuff. Anyway.
Why can't you drink?
No, it doesn't even give you an offer. Like, it's just like, this is just like to buy stuff and to talk to people, apparently. It's not really to drink. It just looks, not to drink for you, it just looks like they're having a fun time. God damn. Oh. Anyway, I think this really offers a really unique experience. You suck so bad. Shut up. Anyway, so, recently one of my relatives is into the My Little Pony franchise.
Oh, yes.
And I don't know if they're going to be into it for, it's one of those situations where she might be completely over it in a day. Or this might be the beginning of, My Little Pony phase.
Right.
So she got this book, and she gave me a quiz on the My Little Ponies, and I got told which My Little Pony I was, And
Well, I want to know what My Little Pony I am.
well, you're in luck. I've got a bunch of quizzes.
No
I
way.
thought it would be really fun to give you quizzes
Yay.
of what kind of characters you are.
Okay.
So I've got some fun quizzes to give you, okay?
That's so fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was Rarity.
That's so fun that, like, I wanted that. And
Yeah,
you
that's
had
really
that.
cute. Yeah.
And I didn't know that.
Yeah, so I was Rarity, which is apparently, you're gonna love this, the fashionista, super, kind of, I always thought she was kind of bitchy whenever I saw her.
Uh-huh.
She's kind of always rude and like, that looks terrible. And like super judgmental and like into jewelry and thinks she can dress everybody better. She's like a know-it-all pretty girl, girly girl. Like, anyway, so of course.
And that's what you are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, like 100%. I just create this quiz in the back of the book. Anyway, so my relatives just ran through the house laughing about it for like 3 minutes, and they're loving that. So I looked online, and I tried to find a bunch of semi-reliable quizzes because apparently there must be some website where you can just create your own quizzes.
Oh.
I tried to find slightly more legitimate, quizzes, or at least people who watch the show religiously, not some 12-year-old,
Right.
So, we'll do the My Little Pony
Okay.
first. Now, I'll look up, like, who Twinkle Sparklight is. That's not Twilight Sparkle. I'm not trying to make fun of it. I just don't know the people that well.
Right.
So, and I know you don't, supposedly. Maybe this is another one of your secret shows you apparently watch. But we can look it up after.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds
we'll look
good.
up who it
Okay.
is. Imagine there were more elements of harmony. The elements of harmony are like, I guess what brings them together, or what like each of them showcase.
Okay.
So, which would you be? Imagine there were more elements of harmony. Which would you be? Honesty, laughter, kindness, loyalty, generosity, magic, respect, wisdom, courage, teamwork, enthusiasm, ambition,
Jeez.
progression. Yeah, it goes on.
I'll just go with laughter.
Okay, laughter it is. Okay. People can rely on you to ... save the day, think of a solution, brighten their day, get the job done, listen to their troubles, love with pure devotion, keep things in order. Jesus, this list goes on.
Oh my God, you've lost me. I can't remember what the static. Although save the day is the wonder best. It's something like we're here to save the day. We have to listen to that now.
No, we don't.
Yeah, we do.
We don't at all. That's not something we have to do.
Come on.
Okay.
I'll say
Focus.
Okay. Get things done.
Get things done. All right. Get the job done.
Yeah.
What area of Equestria do you think you'd come from? Do you think you'd come from Ponyville, the town square, the marketplace, the suburbs, private property, Apple Acres, Whitetail Woods, Canterlot, Plaza, suburbs, university, a castle, forest, ruins, Manhattan?
Oh my God, that's so bad. Manhattan. It's between the castle and the suburbs.
Well, which one?
Okay. Pressure's on. I don't know. I'm gonna say castle. Why not?
There you go. Which occupation would you like to have?
Oh.
Comedian, therapist, farmer, teacher, vet, athlete, designer, public speaker, musician, builder, student, babysitter, singer, performer, movie director, daredevil, monarch, butler, maid.
Oh my God.
Yeah, mangy.
What was at the beginning of the list? Just
Comedian, therapist, farmer, teacher, vet, athlete, designer.
Teacher.
There you go. I don't know how long this is, so you gotta hurry it up.
Okay.
Something you would be seen without: perfect hair and makeup, hat, bright colors, notepad, hooded jacket, sporty gear, backpack, something cute, friendship bracelet, bike.
Notepad.
What thought?
If the list weren't so long, I don't think it's me.
I clicked off it.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, whatever. It seemed like it was never gonna end.
I know, but now I want to know.
I'm getting back to it, babe. Okay. Laughter. Get the job done. Castle. Teacher. And bright notepad.
Mm-hmm.
What thoughts really freaks you out? Being center of attention, being ignored, nobody coming to my birthday party, bugs, dirty things, plans going haywire, ruined reputation, spooky myths and legends, losing power.
All of the above.
You have to pick one.
Oh, it would be between center of attention and bugs.
Being center of attention.
Yeah.
A word you live by: diligence, positivity, tenderness, simplicity, class, logic, duty, originality, tradition, spirituality, wishes, coolness, glamour.
Oh my God, there's so many of them. I will go with I don't know, spirituality. How's that?
People often call you genius, crazy, hillbilly, softy, adrenaline junkie, drama queen, leader, the rock, kid, klutz, miss, sir, outcast, queen bee, sweetheart, hero, celebrity, tomboy.
Did you just say queen bee?
Yeah.
Aww.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
That
Do you want to say that one then?
Yeah.
Alright.
That was cute.
What gift would you like to receive from someone? Quill and parchment, encyclopedia, glittery makeup kit, a handmade gift or card, skateboard, pet goldfish, pet spider, set of weights, gumball machine. I'm stopping your choices there.
Okay. Oh, there's more?
Yeah.
Okay, well, glittery makeup.
There's my girl. A flaw in your personality. Uncivilized child. Okay, I'll answer this one for you.
Are you gonna say childlike?
Ponyville's under attack by changelings. Evil ponies again.
Mm-hmm.
What do? Try and act brave. Immediately charge in and fight. Freeze up and squeak. Hide immediately and never come out. Give them a good old buck in the face.
The first one.
Try and act brave.
Yes.
Alright, sure.
Mm-hmm.
You are most like Pinkie Pie. A high-octane bundle of giggles. This pony is a character you won't easily forget. Excitable, cheerful, loud, and playful. They want to make every second of life as fun-filled and colorful as the next, although others often struggle to keep up with the pace. Parties, parades, and fun fairs are all huge attractions for the Pinkie Pie type. While they're sometimes emotionally unstable due to their constant optimism, they will do anything to share their happiness in hopes that their friends can smile just as big as they can, and just as big as you do. Your cutie mark, because, or balloons, representing a fun-loving and uplifting personality. So there you go.
That's somewhat accurate.
Yeah. So, here we go. You ready for this one?
Mm-hmm. And by the way, I have been watching the screen, and it's like it did draw me in. Like I was watching it while you were doing it. I think I like some of the colors. Like I love the blue.
Well, yeah, and some of the planets tell you, like, dead planet, charred planet. So that's kind of cool, so I was like, I'm not going there. I made that mistake, like, only twice.
So
I thought I could, like, make my home base
right
on, like, a desert planet. I was like, oh, that sounds amazing. It would just be me.
Well, look at this thing.
Oh, I loved this thing.
Yeah, it's like a spider plant.
Yeah, it's like a crab.
Like crab, yeah.
And I was like, oh man, that's so cool. I actually it's almost like Space Zoo.
Yeah.
That's what I took this game as.
I mean, I have to say, like, some of the creatures are very unique. Like, I don't.
And they supposedly the game factors in how these animals would have developed.
Oh, that's very
So the
fascinating.
fact that this is a wetlands, they're all more swampy creatures, supposedly.
Hmm.
Which, if you look around, they kind of do look like they'd be swampy creatures. You know, there's no water, but it's called the wetlands. The planet is called like
Oh,
wetlands
so
or
they're
whatever.
dry wetlands.
Oh, is that a thing?
No, I'm just saying if there's wetlands and you said there's no water, it doesn't make
I didn't
sense.
see any, but I mean maybe that's
Okay.
anyway. So I got another one. Ready? Now here you can choose which one you want. I
Okay.
got an It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Which Friends character are you? Which Simpsons character are you?
Mm-hmm.
Which Fruits Basket character are you?
Mm-hmm.
Or what character are you from Over the Garden Wall?
Oh, the garden wall.
Well, let's do it.
Okay.
Alright.
I hope I remember the characters.
Okay. Out of these colors, which one is your favorite? Green, pink, black, brown, blue, or red?
Blue.
Which describes you? Childish, depressed, dark, lost in my own little world, afraid, or grumpy?
Oh my God, that's me. Like with that literally just. Well, I think this morning, I think you just would say childish.
Oh,
Or grumpy.
potatoes and molasses. That's the question, I guess.
What is it?
Oh, potatoes and molasses. His little song that he comes up with.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So that's literally the question. If you want some, oh, just ask us. I hate singing. Or no.
No.
Wow, okay. You see your crush walking down the hall, try to act normal but end up acting strange, flirt with them, or run.
Run.
What are your hobbies? Reading, spending time outdoors, counting stars, singing, playing video games, or arts and crafts?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'll just say arts and crafts. I don't know. Or maybe outdoors.
Calculating results. I'll wait for an advertisement.
This is a creepy looking one.
Oh, I loved him.
He's like the scorpion lizard.
He's awesome.
The praying mantis scorpion.
Guess what? You can name them in this game. So if you discover them, you can name them. I named him. I thought when I saw this awesome dude,
Yeah.
I changed its name to It Becomes a Praying Mantis Warrior. Oh my goodness. Apparently that's the same creature as the crab spider.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, oh my gosh, is this thing super vulnerable in the beginning, but then it grows up into a badass,
wow,
like, warrior. I was so psyched.
Oh, you put all this in here.
Yeah, so that's really funny that
Oh
you
my
brought it
gosh,
up.
I know.
It's crazy what, like, we're so in sync, you know?
I know.
Greg, you are a childish and adventurous person. You love to sing and have fun. You bring happiness and goodness wherever you go.
Aww.
Which Fruits Basket character are you?
I may not know them all, though.
You don't have to know them. It's just like My Little Pony.
Yeah, but I kind of know them.
You do? God. Okay.
All right, Friends.
Fine, don't do what I wanted to. Okay, Friends. Where would you go on a honeymoon? Somewhere exotic and luxurious, somewhere isolated and romantic, somewhere adventurous with outdoor activities both of you can enjoy, wherever my new mate wants to go. Sounds a lot sluttier than I think it means. It just means, since you're on your honeymoon, you know, your new spouse.
Right.
Oh, maybe I was the only one that
I'm
took it that
thinking
way.
so. They didn't take it that way. I would have to say somewhere private and romantic.
If you could live anywhere you wanted, where would it be? A historic city rich in culture like London, Paris, or San Francisco? Somewhere in the countryside where the traffic is less heavy and the people more friendly? In a suburban home where your kids can ride their bicycles in the street with your neighbor's kids? Anywhere and everywhere, no city walls can hold me.
Um, I guess anywhere and everywhere. Since I didn't say by the beach.
Your friends don't care about their shoe brand, but you do. You only wear shoes that suit your personality. You only buy Adidas, Nike, Reebok, or any shoe brand is fine, really. You don't have any preference.
No preference.
You've agreed to go on a blind date because you were informed that the person you'll be meeting is a small-time model. You arrive a little late and appear into the coffee shop, where you see one strikingly attractive person seated alone, and one wart-plagued, ugly person seated alone. Wow, that's just rude.
I know.
What do? Go straight to the lone attractive person? If you're wrong, leave immediately. You leave immediately. There's no way that hottie and there is single. Blind dates are fun either way. You're hoping good luck is on your side. You would never go on a blind date.
I would have to say never go on blind dates.
It's not us. What describes you when you last had braces? If you have them, don't smile. They're a necessary evil, so don't bother hiding them. Suggest talking over the phone rather than in person. Never had them, never will.
Never had them, never will.
You wake up each day with the energy of a rabbit, so you can poop when you want, where you want, then search for mates. I'm sorry, but there's only one way to answer this question. A pigeon hoping to just fly through the day until it's time to eat. A kangaroo. Your fighting spirit comes and goes. A bear that has the power of two bears.
I'm gonna let you answer this.
No, it's your quiz.
I know, but like, how am I when I wake up in the morning?
You wake up each day with the energy of... You don't search for mates, though. I mean, you search for me. But I would say a kangaroo, I guess.
Okay.
Your fighting spirit comes and goes.
Okay. That's good.
When you are late for work every day.
Every
I added
day.
day. I already
I
added
know.
the everyday
I
part.
know, I would have added it too.
You jump out of bed and feign the death of a distant relative over the phone as you speed through traffic. You slump out of bed and prepare a nice breakfast before heading out. You're already late anyway. You show up to work and act like you were never late in the first place.
Yes.
You
I never acknowledge that I'm late.
you also make breakfast.
I do.
You landed a minor role in a Broadway musical as a mermaid. It's pretty. Isn't that cool?
Okay.
Pretend it's unexpected. On the opening night, your parents show up unannounced in the front row. You go through with it. They always support you. Make sure to acknowledge them afterwards. Go through with the performance, making sure to distort your face and stay moving so they can't recognize you. Your parents will find some way to humiliate you forever. You bribe an usher to escort them out of the theater. Your role is easy. A replacement can easily be found. I don't know what the hell this question is.
I don't need it. I'll just say,
Just go through with it, right?
yeah, exactly.
It's really bizarre. You know, most of these questions are just like, in season 2, Joey does this. Would you have done this? Or,
Yeah.
like, what the hell? Like, it's, at least it's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah, it's fun.
What years of your life do you consider to be your prime? Childhood, high school, college, or adult?
Wow, my prime. I don't know. Could be between high school and adult. but I'll go with adult.
Who do you currently live with? Significant other, mom and dad, friends, or nobody?
Well, you know the answer to that.
You come across an envelope filled with 3,000 outside a police station. You alert the police, pick it up with a look of fake concern, and half-heartedly see if it belonged to anyone nearby. That way you won't feel guilty when you take it home. Pretend to drop your purse, wallet, and pick up both simultaneously. Police station or not, money lost is money found. Pick it up, give most of it away to homeless persons and charities.
I would turn it in. But then, if no one goes and claims it, they give it to you, and then I would do something good with it. Because I would always feel bad. No, because someone could have really worked for that.
What kind of watch do you own? An inherited hand-me-down, something simple that works, a sleek silver watch that cost a couple paychecks. I don't have a watch.
I don't have a watch unless you count a Fitbit.
Fitbit, which a sleek silver watch that cost a couple paychecks, right?
Well, it was given to me, so I don't know.
You know, just you didn't buy it, so then I would put I don't have a watch.
Okay.
Know? Who would you call first if you were just involved in a car accident? A family member, a friend, an insurance company? Why call anyone? Get back in and keep driving, perhaps to the nearest auto shop.
Well, I guess I'd just get it taken care of.
Yeah, you would. What is the last thing you do before you go to bed? Reflect or write in your journal. Get your outfit ready for tomorrow. Brush your teeth, drink a glass of milk, or sneak a midnight snack.
Brush my teeth. That isn't the last thing I do. Yeah.
What level of competition do you enjoy most? Competing against friends and family? Competing against strangers and trying to show them you have some skills? Competing with yourself? You'll never lose. Or watching from the sidelines?
Wow. I don't know. Watching from the sidelines.
Okay,
competing with myself.
Okay, I already put it in.
All right, okay.
It says it's analyzing responses.
Okay.
You are Monica. You have a go-all-out nature. Your friends better watch out because you play to win. Also, when it comes to order and cleanliness, you're a bit obsessive-compulsive. Your best trait, however, is your thoughtfulness. You go to great lengths to care for your friends.
Oh.
So that's actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's accurate.
Yeah, you know, that's awesome, actually. You know,
I
can
am a
see
little
that.
obsessed about cleanliness, except the kitchen right now.
Yeah. Don't worry. So this was a No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Those were a couple fun quizzes.
Yeah, that was really fun. I like doing those.
We could do them next time too, because I really wanted to do the fruits basket.
Yeah.
One. You know, maybe.
There's a lot of fun quizzes on
Yeah, I thought it was kind of like fun, because I
Yeah.
haven't done them since the internet, you know, became a thing. You know?
Yeah, that's really fun. But I have to do one to you though, not just me.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Well, before we talked about this for like 20 minutes, I thought we would just give each other quizzes.
Yeah. No, that's
You know?
fun.
But we got wrapped up in the game. You know?
We did. I actually, you were in the middle of a quiz, but like there were some more creatures that I really liked.
Yeah.
So like, okay, now I'm a little more on board with this because when you were first showing me, there was nothing. It was like I just thought it was nothing. But I didn't know there would be so many creatures.
Well, that's just the planet I happened to go on.
Yeah, but that was really cool.
That's
I just
awesome,
want to find something. No, but at first it was just like.
Well, the game brags about discovery, but you're right. If there's nothing to discover.
But I'm really fascinated that they evolve, that you can name them.
They don't, though.
Oh, I thought
That's
you
something
said
I came up with. If you read the screen right after.
Well, no, I was talking and reading, so I didn't get to see the whole thing. But
yeah, well, unfortunately, what I thought,
yeah,
it grew up to be that way.
Oh.
Like you know, it matured and then it would protrude its head and stuff. It's actually just the difference between male and females.
Okay. Okay.
Which is still kind of cool.
No, it definitely is. Well,
because it means it was randomly generated, or like procedural, or whatever the hell.
I like that a lot, though. Like, I like the fact that that there were different creatures. Like, every time I looked up, I felt like I saw something different.
I know.
They're very interesting creatures.
As a space zoo, this game is pretty cool.
Oh, maybe
so like, that's pretty much how I started to think of it as.
Right.
It's like an intergalactic space zoo.
Mm-hmm.
I forget. It's kind of interesting. Some of the things that I've been saying, I've been watching videos, and other people have been saying it.
Oh.
Like other more established YouTubers. Like I said something about Sherlock last time, and I watched this hour and 50-minute thing that said a lot of what I said.
Right.
And then I watched another gaming thing, and he said verbatim what I forget what it was though. Whatever, doesn't matter. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope. Good night.
Good night.